We back. Yeah, we back. Happy holidays. Gang, gang. I told y'all it's no mercy. We ain't showing no mercy for the holidays. Yeah. Eagles Army up in it. Yeah. We back. Merry Christmas from Auckland, New Zealand. With that new media. Shout out to Black Rob. Shout out to New Zealand. God bless. You know, it's probably already Christmas for y'all. There was so much hate from the casuals of the that's why we back. That's why we back. We ain't taking no breaks. You know what I'm saying? What's up with everybody? Did y'all miss me? We the gang gang. Listen, we about to talk about that good old fashioned boxing talk. The East Coast ain't got love for Boxingego? Well, we know where the fuck we at. Let it be known then. Huh? Shout out to Washington. I see y'all. You know, it's the California kid. Man, boxing's in a good spot. Listen, we gotta talk. You know, the emotions are, oh my gosh. The emotions are running rampant in boxing. Yeah, smash that like button. Let's get the likes up. You know, this Charlos shit, I didn't realize how big it was, you know, but people are still talking about it. The emotions are running rampant, like, but this is what we see from the cowardly casuals. You know, they peek their head in only at select times. Like, you know, they're not here before, only after. See, me is different because I'm here before, during, and after. You know, bottom line is the Charlos, they were in tough fights. It is what it is. You know, people, the thing I don't understand is people are giving other fighters credit for things they didn't do. You know, the reality of the situation is Gennady Golovkin fought Vanes Martirosyan, and then he fought Canelo. So, you know, why didn't he pick Charlo if shit was so easy? You know, if he was looking for, just answer yourself that. Why did he fight Vanes Martirosyan? Y'all saying now, because Charlo fought Matt Korobov, y'all saying Charlo will get destroyed. Okay, cool. Then why didn't Golovkin pick him? Why did he pick Vanes? Because we knew he wanted to chase the Canelo bag after, when Canelo's suspension was up from the drug test. I'm waiting. Let's see what they come up with. Once again, that's why you can't fade new media. Because we know what the games they play. We know the tricks that they try to do. Why did Golovkin fight Vanes Martirosyan instead of destroying Charlo like you guys are now saying? Styles make fight? Yeah, I know, but I'm going off of what they're saying. So we all know he wanted to face Canelo in September when Canelo was re-eligible to fight again. So why did Golovkin pick Vanes Martirosyan? His brother beat Vanes Martirosyan. You know, most people would favor Jamal to beat Vanes Martirosyan when he was at 54, right? Vanes was coming off a 2-year layoff, and he was coming off of a loss to Edislan Dilada, a guy that Jamal used to spar with. See, that's what I'm saying. Chazamine, he already know what it is. He said because Charlo, quote, don't deserve it. See the games that they play? So once again, we're not giving no credit to somebody else for another person's technique and the problems that they may have caused. Hold on 1 second. See, all these casuals got me allergic to this bullshit. I know they want to be like new media, but we set the tone. We create the wave, you know. We set the trends. They want to be just like us, but they can't because they're not talking factual boxing. They're talking with emotions and like it's all a big game to them. Like ha ha. You know, tee hee, motherfucker. And I already told you how this shit is set up. This is what they do to black fighters 24/7. If Jamal would have fought someone as easy as a Rocky Fielding, you know, given his style, given Rocky Fielding's abilities, they would have said he's a cherry picker. You know, now that he took an experienced veteran amateur, good record, only one loss, and the guy went to decision, guess what? Now he was exposed. Now he's sorry. You know, this is the bullshit that they try to say. But again, let's look at it. The people they're giving credit for, like Canelo and Triple G, that's what I've seen mostly. Oh, Canelo would have destroyed Charlo. All right. So why did Canelo fight Rocky Fielding instead of destroying Charlo, who's the number one for a belt he has? I'll wait. You guys, you know. And then on top of that, these racist motherfuckers come to my page as if I got something wrong. I didn't even do a fucking fight. I was at the fight. I didn't even do no fight prediction. I didn't even have time to do a fight prediction. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I'm saying. It's all emotion with these motherfuckers. It really is. They acted like I'm had some vendetta against Canelo or, you know, anybody, to be honest. I told y'all several times I like Canelo, but it just goes to show you that this is something else for them. You know, they acted like, you know, like I was bad mouthing Canelo, saying he was trash or something. Like, you proved me wrong. What did you prove me wrong on? I didn't even do a fight prediction. You know, they're like, yeah, oh, what do you have to say for yourself? I'm saying the same shit I said on Friday, Thursday. I'm saying the same shit Saturday night. What you talking about? Yeah, they don't want to take into consideration anything because this is a quintessential man fan and or racist. You know, who cares that Matt Korobov had 300 plus amateurs? You know, the same motherfuckers who prop Vasily Lomachenko and Golovkin for not what they necessarily did as pros, because Golovkin didn't fight anyone, you know, up until probably the Danny Jacobs fight. Anybody that posed any level of a threat. And I can't even say Danny Jacobs, because although I knew he would give Golovkin a tough fight, a lot of y'all people said that would be easy work for Triple G. So really, he didn't fight anyone until Canelo that was favored to maybe be able to hang with him or beat him, right? Where people were split. Lomachenko has 13 fights, hasn't really fought many people. He has solid names, but he hasn't fought no one like a Mikey Garcia that, you know, the odds will be tight, you know, if he were to face, or he would be the underdog like Terrence Crawford or some shit, right? And they celebrate the Usyks and Lomachenko and Triple G for what they've done as amateurs, but then give no credit to Matt Korobov for also being in that amateur circuit and having 300, a good amateur record with wins over Jose Uzcategui. I believe he fought Triple G. He knocked out Danny Jacobs. You know, he probably fought Darrell. I'd have to look that up. Do you get what I'm saying? So once again, the double standards run rampant in boxing. People get praised for what they do as amateurs, but then you don't want to give credit to Korobov for having amateur experience, which kept him in the fight. He was tricky. He was very crafty. He was getting his Pacquiao on with that straight left. I was there. I was in like the 4th row, right next to Fight Hub and, you know, some more people. You know, I was press row shotty. You know, I seen the fight very close. It was a good fight. You know, it was a tough fight. It's still Christmas Eve for me, but you know, happy holidays, Merry Christmas. I know a lot of y'all already opened up your gifts. What'd y'all get? Who opened gifts? What'd y'all get for Christmas? The work don't stop, you know. The beer don't stop and the work don't stop. But we bringing boxing back. Red Dead Redemption. I gotta play that. Everyone's talking about that. Hey, is Xbox One like popular anymore? I feel like all I hear about is PS4 now. I never had the Xbox. I always had a PS4. Hey, do people still be on Xbox like that? Cause I remember back in the day it was like this huge battle, like what console you had. I don't really play video games anymore. Great fight weekend, yo, Xbox the shit. Okay, so people still fuck with Xbox heavy. I feel like I never hear about Xbox, and I think like that Spider-Man game only came on PlayStation. I'm on that every night. Xbox One still the truth. PS4 is killing the game. Yeah, just like Al Haymon. Yeah, let's talk about Al Haymon. This dude coming up with master plans and shit. You know, a lot of people in this game, they be hating and, you know, hoping for failure and shit like that. You even see it on my channel. You know, that's how you know you're doing something right. When people gotta, instead of just letting you live, like, you know, I don't go bothering nobody. I don't go seeking no issue. I don't, you know, I deal with who I deal with and keep it pushing. I don't worry about nobody. I focus on me. And you hear the most people talking about me, what the fuck I'm doing and shit like that. You know, just like Al Haymon. This dude, Al Haymon, ain't doing no interviews, ain't contradicting himself every other video. He's not even doing videos, making boss moves that bring boxing back, and yet and still gets no praise for it. Like Broner versus Pacquiao. In case you missed my video or didn't hear on my past 2 live streams, it's gonna be free in the UK. You get me? It's gonna be free in the UK. It's gonna be, he has a new deal with ITV, right? And the Broner Pacquiao and Caleb Plant title shot going against champion Jose Uzcategui. 2 separate dates, but back-to-back weekends. It's gonna be on a free channel over there in the UK called ITV4. ITV is the company or whatever. You know, I made a video about it, talked about it in my last 2 streams. That's another thing. People they don't even know what's going on and be hating on me, but be stealing my news and then trying to report it. You know, hear me say something on the live stream and then, you know, make a video. I see how the game is, you know. Motherfuckers hate, but they still watch. That's how you know who winning. Oh yeah, I can't stand the ego's opinion, but they be watching. They be siphoning news from me and shit. You know, you look at the major websites, I ain't heard nobody talking about Broner versus Pacquiao being for free. Let me say it on the stream, you know, a couple days ago, and then now all of a sudden people talking about it. You know, like I said, we built for this. We set the trends. Merry Christmas. It's gonna be some changes in 2019. Oh my gosh. You know, I'm gonna unveil my 2019 mantra, the motto we're gonna go after. Eagles Army gonna continue to grow. We're about to get it, man. I'm feeling good, just getting real organized, you know, trying to rest up, just start the year strong. But this dude, Al Haymon, he's not doing any type of interviews, not contradict. Like, you look at Joshua and Eddie Hearn, they doing several interviews, and what they said a month ago, a couple weeks ago, last week, this interview to this interview is not consistent. Meanwhile, Al Haymon don't say anything, so he don't get crossed up in his words, because he funnels it out through his different people, and they still mad. They still hate. You know, Bob Arum's still talking about Al Haymon is a fake person, you know, shit like that. And Eddie Hearn's, you know, picking up, oh, Gervonta Tank Davis, and, You know, even though he's Mayweather promotion, Mayweather said it's under the same umbrella. You know, talk about Gervonta's career. And do you think Tank's tripping right now? I just seen him. I just dapped him up and seen him the other day, you know, in New York. Do you think so? All the Eddie Hearn, that's what I'm saying. Eddie Hearn's he's making himself look desperate, to be honest. He's talking about a fighter that's not even under his stable, who's signed to another stable. He's doing interviews about their career. What about Josh Kelly? Like, what about your stable? You talking about, you know, what Tank's doing and how you feel bad for Tank and he needs to be fighting more. Why are you worried about it? Shout out to John Boxing, pound for pound the best. I appreciate you. You know, why? Like, see, that's what I'm saying. I think the world would be a better place if people focus on them. Like, I promise you on my channel, I don't worry about nobody else. I really don't. I don't care what people are doing. I worry about my mission statement, Ego's Army, the content I'm producing for y'all, you know, future ideas, different things like that. That's what I care about. And, you know, bottom line is not everyone does that. Some people focus on what other people are doing. So Eddie Hearn's constantly talking about Al Haymon and all this. Like Gervonta's career. What about Josh Kelly? You know, what about Khan versus Brook? You worried about Gervonta, what he doing? I just don't see how that's like of any consequence to what you're doing. You get what I'm saying? But anyway, Al Haymon, he's not doing nobody's interviews, nothing like that. And guess what? He's still being mentioned and constantly talked about. So he must be doing something right. But to put Broner, Pacquiao, and Uzcategui and Caleb Plant on free TV in the UK, like, what could you say? Like, what could you really say to complain about that? You know, and I did the video, and people was still hating. They was like, it should be free in America, too. Like, y'all can't be that broke. You know? Y'all can't be that broke. You just gonna complain about everything. You know? And some of these same motherfuckers were Eddie Hearn's apologists who were saying how DAZN is taking over and $10 is such a great value. What have you seen on DAZN that was, you know, a classic matchup? I'm just asking. I really want to know. Eddie should worry about AJ booing his ass. Wow. What's the instant classic or the, you know, classic unification or matchup that we've seen on DAZN so far? I'm really asking. I want to know from you guys. You guys let me know. Name the classic matchup. Nothing? Feliz Navidad. Merry Christmas to everybody. See? This is every time we do it. Y'all was saying Showtime going out of business. I ask a direct question. Are you serious with that question? The zone just started, clown. I'm a clown, but you can't even spell DAZN. That's not even how it's spelled, dummy. Glenn Laffoon. You a buffoon. That's your new name. You Glenn Buffoon. What do you mean it just started? When Al Haymon just started PBC, the first match was Keith Thurman versus Robert Guerrero. So what the fuck are you talking about? That was the very first fight that they had. And they had Broner, John Molina on the undercard. So who cares if it just started? Now you in the hot seat. Keep playing. So rebuttal that. You said it just started, you clown. All right, we'll see who's the clown. You Pennywise. So when PBC first started, the first matchup was Keith Thurman versus Robert Guerrero. You know, and this was several losses ago for Guerrero. You know, he had only lost to Mayweather and an early career loss. You can't even spell DAZN and you're going to try to call names? Okay, I got you. So, come on, Glenn. They've been around for 5-6 months. That wasn't enough time. So, Canelo couldn't have fought, You know, somebody of note. You got 10 seconds, my guy. Let me know the zone or whatever you calling it. Let me know, because I just told you PBC's very first opening card. You talking about they knew. They've been around 5-6 months. PBC's opening card was Keith Thurman in a main event that people wanted to see at that time with Robert Guerrero. Yeah, he called it the zone, and he's about to get... Bro, you got 5 seconds. You wasting my time. Come on, Glenn. Step up for the casuals. You know, show them who's boss. Show them that you know more than ego. I'm waiting. All right, shooters, clap him. He don't want to answer, per usual. This is what happens. So enjoy watching The Zone. Motherfucker can't even say it right. Yeah, shout out to Trey. Trey caught him a body. Everybody clap. Trey caught him a body. Let's get it. That's what I'm saying. You see, they want a name call because they know what I'm saying is true. They know what I'm saying is true. And even if it just like, okay, it just started, what does that have to do with making competitive matchups? So if you just start, this is not like a restaurant, you know. If he had a stable, then they would be able to pull the trigger. And even though it just started, so you mean to tell me because they just started, they couldn't have made Dillian White versus Luis Ortiz? I mean, you guys answer it. Wilder wanted to fight Joshua, so they couldn't have made that. You know, Dillian White, he's on the come up trail. He had to fight Derek Chisora and Joseph Parker. He couldn't have fought Luis Ortiz because they're new. Once again, these motherfuckers got excuses. I told you, Christmas, Merry Christmas, that ain't saving you. Holiday, I'm not showing no mercy because it's the holidays, you know. These dudes come up with non-stop excuses. So Luis Ortiz the WBC ordered Luis Ortiz versus Dillian White. I personally love it and I would support it. I know I'm not the only one. So the WBC ordered that. So you mean to tell me that a non-champion, so you can't use, I got mandatories and all this, you know, a non-champion like Dillian White, he took a risk even in fighting Derek Chisora. Probably a bigger risk because Derek Chisora arguably beat him in the first fight, and you gain less by beating Derek Chisora than you would gain versus Luis Ortiz. Ego the Grinch, clapping people on Christmas. Oh well, the Grinch just stole boxing. Let's get it. Someone said Buddy is in his own zone. That's what I'm saying. Look, White versus Ortiz is a good fight. That's what I'm saying. So Luis Ortiz already, you know, he's not going to ask for like 20 million or something ridiculous because he's never got nothing like that. And he's not a champion. And he has a loss to Deontay Wilder in his past 3 fights. So he said he would travel to the UK. Why didn't rematch room? Why didn't they make that? Dillian White versus Luis Ortiz would have been a great fight. So you mean to tell me they couldn't have made it because he was new? You know? Because DAZN was new, they couldn't make it? Stop it. You know, Canelo couldn't have fought somebody like at least a touch better because they were new? Stop it. That would be a dang good fight. And see, listen, I'm telling you, rematch room is messing up. Just based on the fact of people could probably get behind Dillian White versus AJ2 in lieu of Wilder Fury a lot more if you put Dillian through a fight like a Luis Ortiz or Gerald Miller, because you could be like, all right, this guy's really worthy. He fought a guy and beat a guy that he already beat. You know, it was a close fight. The Derek Chisora, I thought Chisora won, but you know, it was a close enough fight where I can't scream robbery or nothing. Exactly. He says DAZN needs those kind of fights starting out. That's what I'm saying. You have to attract people. You know, you're new. Like, why do you think when, like, in my city, where they opened a Krispy Kreme or whatever, right? Krispy Kreme's already an established like donut place or whatever, but they still did a grand opening and a soft opening because they're new to this community. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes when you're new, you got to do certain things. You know, you got to take a couple risks. If Dillian White beat Luis Ortiz, more people would probably be able to get behind the, you know, Eddie Hearn's so used to bamboozling the UK crowd that he thought he could come over to America and do it. It don't work like that. Two different markets. You know, what's popular, that's like what's popular in Mexico might not be popular in the States. You know, what's popular in the States might not be popular in Mexico. You get what I'm saying? We're talking, if you go to Italy, they might have a certain dessert that's real popular, you know, cannolis or some shit. That don't mean that's the most popular in New York or, you know, in Sacramento, California. Different markets. And Eddie Hearn's trying that same domestic level type matchups, but he's trying it in the American market thinking that's going to sell. Gerald Miller versus Dog the Bounty Hunter or whatever. That's not like I said, rematch room, they're in a tight spot because Gerald Miller, he looks good, but we don't really have enough to gauge where he's at. He's beaten guys that after they've lost other big fights, you know, like Maris WEC got knocked out by Povetkin, and then Miller got to him. You know, Gerald Washington was coming off a Wilder knockout, and then Miller got to him. You get what I'm saying? So how are you going to convince the public that Gerald Miller is the rightful fight for AJ, right? And we haven't really even seen Gerald Miller, based on your matchmaking, we haven't really seen him since he's been with the Zone in any like major fight where he doesn't have a great chance to win. You know, he had tougher fights when he wasn't with the Zone. Fred Cassie at that time, Gerald Washington was on Showtime on the Mikey Garcia Broner card that I went to, you know. So he had the tougher competition then. Dillian has a WBC silver or something. Make sure y'all smash the like button. Merry Christmas too. Like, truth be told, I would probably rather see Gerald Miller versus Alexander Povetkin. Like, I'm not saying that's my number one fight, but you know, I'd rather see Povetkin versus Miller than Dog Bandinu, someone I've not even seen or heard of. Hey, Block Angel Sandoval. He's talking about what happens to your boys, the Charlo. Look for the code words. I know what these motherfuckers are doing. You know, everybody's my boy. Like, you know, 1 minute when the Charlo, when I said something about his jab, I asked him a question, and then he corrected me. He's like, everybody know about the Charlo jab. I don't know what you're talking about. Y'all said that Charlo, he checked me, and now it's my boy. You know, you guys can't even keep your story straight. You know, oh, Charlo got at you. Aha, Charlo punked you. Now you know, Charlo's your boy and all this extra shit. Charlos are good fighters. You know, I still feel they're good fighters regardless. You know, it's a tough fight. You act like nobody else had a tough fight. Lomachenko just had a tough fight with Pedraza, who got smoked the fuck out by Gervonta. But people don't make no big deal about that. You know, round 10, Lomachenko's getting touched. And he definitely didn't look like all this Matrix shit. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, rematch room, they're in a difficult spot because they haven't really built guys. They haven't even built that, like, there's no hierarchy. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're not putting, in my opinion, not putting Gerald Miller in tough enough fights to the point where you could really justify that he is, like, stylistically, he could probably give Joshua some issue for sure. But they're not letting him show that by matching him in matches with guys we never really seen, or guys coming off losses and shit. You get what I'm saying? They think all blacks are your boy ego crazy. Like I said, code words. What happened to your boy? Everybody's my boy all of a sudden. You know, we know the games. We're not deterred by any of that. Smash the like button. The real is back. You know, Loma was looking lumped up on. That's what I'm saying. But it's all about the Charlos' face. They look like when they entered the fight, you know. And I know it's not just about face tests, but, you know, this is Loma. See, y'all forgot about this. Y'all forgot I had the pictures on deck. This is Loma after his fight. Neither Charlo looked like this. Even the one that allegedly lost. He didn't look like this. You know, Jamal didn't look like this in his victory. And the other thing is, see, this is the thing, that whole your boy. Look, I should leave this up for an hour. For an hour, just so you racist motherfuckers get to keep seeing this. What y'all talking about? See, y'all gotta stop playing with me. The real is back. All right, Korobov did good. He was crafty. But he's also the one that almost got knocked the fuck out in the 12th round. You know? It is really not as like, it was a close fight. You know? It was a good fight, competitive fight. You know, Matt Korobov didn't come to lay down. And a lot of people are misconstruing the facts. See, once again, you notice I don't have to lie to make points. Do you guys understand that? I don't have to lie and create my own realities and go off of emotions. I could tell you exactly what the fuck happened. It was a good, tough, competitive fight. You know, I'll definitely watch Korobov again. He showed that he's real, you know. Look. I don't have to lie. I thought, this is Matt Korobov. I thought that I won the fight. It was definitely a fight that could have gone either way, but I believe the people know that I won. I'm the most avoided fighter in boxing, and I showed why tonight. I hope this performance will give me another title fight. Matt Korobov. So, once again, he believes he won, but he also said the fight could have gone either way. But once again, see, I got so much ammunition that I told you they not fucking with us. I got y'all. Just know that. New media, I got y'all. Why? Who the fuck would say that Jermell Charlo's not saying a fight could have went either way? He's like, motherfucker, I won, and crying and upset because he knows in his heart that he believes he won. But you have Korobov, and these motherfuckers keep saying, oh yeah, Korobov was robbed. He's not even saying he got robbed. He said, I think I won. I think the people know that I won, but it's a fight that could have gone either way. That's what he said. This is a quote from the actual PR people with Premier Boxing Champs and Fox and all that. They sent that to me. So now what do you guys have to say? Let's get into it. I told you Christmas can't save you motherfuckers. I'm destroying them. That's why what I'm doing, I know what I'm doing. I'm destroying them. I don't have to lie. These motherfuckers have to lie and exaggerate to make their point. He just said, that's a quote from him. And he says, I believe I won, but the fight could have went either way. Yet, let them tell it. They acted like Jamal got his ass whooped and was the one about to get knocked out in the 12th round. Like he was the one, like he had like he was like getting demolished out there. He was getting clipped with some straight lefts and shit, some crafty shots. You know, Korobov's a beast. He was sneaky. And he was short and he had good movement and good, you know, he just fought a good fight. You know, it is what it is. But once again, these motherfuckers letting like emotion and rage and all this other feelings and hatred and all that cloud their vision. You know, we VVS's, we ain't never cloudy. We shine bright like a diamond. This shit is VVS. Y'all got that cloudy shit. My vision's not cloudy. I know what I seen. They were both good fights. Harrison boxed well as well. But, you know, did he do enough to take the champ? He was jabbing. You know, he should have took some more power punches and combinations and more offensive stances. You got to look at the judges. Typically, see, the judges should be all over the place. Typically, especially on HBO, the way they judge fights, if you the aggressor, then that's what they really love. Well, Charlo was the aggressor. You know, Jermell was definitely the aggressor. He got caught with some, you know, jabs, but he didn't. At the end of the day, see, you got to look at this. A really good jab, it's not only going to just rock your head back, it's going to stop you from coming forward. You know, so Tony Harrison, his jab was good, and you know, it got his head back, but Jermell never really took a step back. He was never getting backed up to the ropes. Never. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, he was never getting pushed back with the jab. There's guys who are smaller that have crazy jab like Floyd Mayweather. He'll back you up with his jab because, you know, the right's coming right behind it and shit. Tony Harrison didn't do that. He didn't really, it wasn't authoritative enough. Like I said, some of them were rocking his head back, catch him in his track, but Jermell never backed up from the jab. Ever. You know, he was doing stuff like that. He had the gloves and he was like shaking his head. And then he continued trying to walk Harrison down. You know, he missed some shots too. You know, Harrison, he had some good slickness and defense. It was a good fight. But y'all acting like the Charlos just got dusted off. Like, you know what I'm saying? And like I said, in their attempts to expose somebody, they expose everything. They expose, you know, what they expose is themselves. You know, they expose that they don't know what the fuck they're talking about in this boxing game. That's what's really exposed. You know, and you look at the Jermell fight. Look at the 11th and 12th round. You know, look at the 11th, 12th round. Tony Harrison, I believe, if memory serves correctly, he was like backpedaling, and I think he got hurt in those 2 rounds. You know, I don't know what they said on the telecast because I was there live, you know, but Derek James maybe told him to get aggressive. You know, you never know with judges, so, you know, get aggressive, and that's what he did. He came out aggressive, and then I think he hurt him in like the 11th and 12th round. You know, but once again, you get these dumb idiots and these racist motherfuckers, they bragging. They just happy that the Charlos lost. And then I could tell when it's emotion, they talking about the Charlos personality. Who gives a shit? We talking about what happens in the square circle. So because somebody you don't like their personality, you got to lie on them and say they lost a fight that they didn't lose. You know, that's retarded. And they don't do this for certain athletes. They only do it for certain people. Oftentimes minorities and black fighters. Ben Roethlisberger, right? He got a rape case or whatever. So if we're watching he beat the case or whatever. If we're watching the Steelers game, are we basing it on the rape case shit, or are we basing it off what he's doing on the field? Y'all let me know. Do y'all treat Roethlisberger like this? I'll wait. A lot of y'all, I told y'all, a lot of these motherfuckers score off empathy. Because you don't know who the fuck Matt Korobov or Tony Harrison is, and the fight is tougher than you expected. Fuck what you expected, because you don't know shit about boxing. You get what I'm saying? You don't know shit. So I don't care that you underrated Matt Korobov. I told y'all. Jonathan Amaya says you are funny. All right, you in the hot seat. Why am I funny? We'll see who's really funny. What did I say that was funny? You know, since you think this is Def Comedy Jam. What was funny that I said? Jonathan Amaya. Look at the names, the faces, and the profile pics of the people doing the most hating in the comment section. What did I say that was funny? You let me know. You're in the hot seat. 15 seconds, my friend. What did I say that was funny? I'm serious as a heart attack. Name one thing I said that was funny. Where you at, Jonathan? You ducking and dodging? Let me go back. I've only been here 5 minutes. Block him. Get him the fuck out of here. I'm not waiting. I don't know why y'all think y'all gonna come in saying this crazy shit and then think I gotta wait. Motherfucker, you wait. You wait in the corner. Get him out of here. Yeah, Trey caught him another body. And we gonna keep doing it. I told you Christmas can't save you motherfuckers. I'm the Grinch. He said, haha, you're funny. What's so funny? I'm serious. Oh, I gotta go back. I just got here. Get your ass out of here. Go back. And then come back on their fake account like you all do. Yeah, the Grinch is back. You're a mean one, Mr. Grinch. You're mean. You see the eyebrow? You're a mean one, Mr. Grinch. The Grinch who stole fucking boxing. I'm back. Fuck all y'all. The real is back. You're a mean one, Mr. Grinch. That's how I'm looking at all y'all motherfuckers. Like food. Keep saying that stupid shit. Your boys. The black channels. Why do blacks support black? You know, yeah. The Grinch is back. Surprise, surprise, motherfucker. The Grinch is back. You're a mean one, Mr. Grinch. You're a mean one. Yeah, the Grinch is back, motherfucker. Grinchavelli, yeah. All that. I'm E. Grinch. Anyway, I ain't saying shit funny and it ain't shit jokes. I'm being serious. So the bottom line is, you know, people acting like Charlos was getting broke the fuck off and broke up in there. They were in competitive fights. Listen, this is now I'm about to turn it to Ego Valley. Oh shit. Oh. Now we ride on our enemies. Listen. They support when Canelo or Triple G or whoever pick whoever out of the fucking random basket of name out of all the people. You go to the laundry hamper and you pick the set of drawers out. You know, not the clean white tee or whatever. You don't pick the fresh white tee. They go to the dirty clothes hamper and pick out these Rocky Fieldings and, you know, pick out these motherfuckers out the dirty clothes. You're supposed to be getting ready for the day. You know, Triple G's going to the dirty clothes hamper and re-wearing socks. Vanes Matarosa and shit. Motherfuckers coming off of a loss. And then when Charlos have tough fights, you condemn them for having tough fights. But let the Charlos fight Vanes Matarosa coming off a 2-year loss. Jermell already beat Vanes when he was more active. So let Jermell fight Vanes again, you know, coming off a 2-year layoff and loss. Let Jamal fight Rocky Fielding and see what the fuck happened. You know, of course Canelo looks spectacular. He was in there with somebody who didn't look like they deserved to be in there. Motherfuckers didn't even know Rocky Fielding was a champion. And they got a belt for every damn thing. Like, what belt is that? I never seen a brown belt. Oh, this is the Choco Taco belt, you know. I went to the carnival and I ate the most Choco Tacos, so this is the Choco Taco belt that they gave me. Like, there's a belt for everything in fucking boxing, you know? So, bottom line is this. Like I said, styles make fights. If the Charlos have been exposed, then I look to see Canelo or Triple G fight Jamal in their next fight, since he was so exposed, you know. Block Kristen Gordon. That's what's up. Yeah, Death Row East. They be writing paragraphs just to get blocked. Like, motherfuckers ain't read that. Yeah, Box Watch TV. Pow. So be it. They should be funny. They be pouring their heart out. Ugh, fuck you, man. You can go ahead and block me. Hi, mister. I'm too good to call or write my fans. This will be the last comment I ever send your ass. It's been 2 weeks. I don't deserve it. I know you got my last few comments. I wrote them in the chat. Right there, perfect. These motherfuckers. Why they so mad, bro? Why y'all so mad? I know you got my last 2 chats. I wrote them in the comment section perfect. Shout out to the dark truth. We the dark truth. Let's get it. $5. He said, for black men, anything outside of the I'm just happy to be here attitude is shunned. Man, fuck all that. You right, though. But we started something new, 2019. He said a paragraph of pure hate. Yeah, they be getting Stephen King. It was a dark and stormy night, and you don't know shit about boxing, you motherfucking cunt. Shut up. Dear Ego, I wrote you, but you still ain't calling. I left my cell phone, my pager, and my home phone at the bottom. I seen your video about Charlos. You must not have got him. There probably was a problem with the post office or something. Hey, what's up, man? How's your channel? I'm about to start a channel. And guess what I'm going to call it? I'm going to call it Eagle Valley. Thug life across the belly. You could have signed an autograph for Matthew. That's my little brother, man. He's only 6 years old. We waited in the blistering cold for you for 4 hours and you just said no. That's pretty shitty, man. You're like his fucking idol. He wants to be just like you. He likes you more than I do. These get your mans, B. Chazamine, this generation is fucking pathetic. For real. I see why y'all be popping pills. Y'all motherfuckers got anxiety and shit. Fuck you, Ego. I'm too good to call or write my fans. You support the Charlos. This will be the last video I ever watch of your ass. Get it? I said, last video I watch of your ass. Like, oh my God, these motherfuckers. These dudes is angry as fuck. I ain't reading all that bullshit. Like, listen. All y'all need to know is we went platinum, man. I went plat a bunch of times. Hey, every time they mad, I'm just gonna show this. He said, but minus the fact I went plat a bunch of times. Listen, we went platinum. Fuck what you talking about. We did this our way and still went platinum. Hey, yo, I'm your favorite YouTuber's favorite YouTuber. Fuck you mean. They ain't got no platinum plaques. You ain't got enough stamps in your passport to fuck with young Ego. He said, plus the fact I went platinum a bunch of times, plus my influence of pop culture, I'm supposed to be on everyone's list. Let's get it. I know they ain't got that. We got, listen, who you know fresh in the Ego? Riddle me that. The rest of y'all know where I'm lyrically at. Can't none of y'all mirror me back. Oh my gosh. Who got the channel membership offer from YouTube? Who got platinum plaques, bro? I got shit channels bigger than me ain't got. Bro, come on, let's get it. Oh my. It's scat. Let's get it. All that shit. They ain't hustling right. They ain't hustling. I'm a Bay Area hustler. You ain't fucking with it, dog. Look at Carlos D. Look at the names, the faces, and the profile pics of the people doing the most hating. He said, biased ass dude. What'd I say that was biased? You tell me, Carlos. What'd I say? What'd I say that was biased, huh? You tell me. We gonna give you 10 seconds, Carlos. Come on, Carlos Santana. You gotta do something. Play by Carlos Santana. Maria, Maria. You remind me of a YouTube channel. What'd I say? What did I say that was so biased, Carlos? Huh? You got one more opportunity. You talk about talk the truth. What did I say that was biased? Do you understand what I'm saying to you? Do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth? Like, you saying talk the truth. What did I say that was biased? That's my question. He's like, oh yeah, Burger King has good onion rings. I didn't ask that. I asked, what did I say that was biased? And you saying some dumb shit. Yeah, Carlos. Carlos D, you got about 5 seconds. They be coming for no reason, and then they can't even justify what they're saying. Where he at? He answered you. Charlos fought B and C level fighters. That's not no answer. Block him. I said, what did I say that was biased? And he says Charlos fought B and C level fighters. What the fuck has that got to do with anything I said? I said, what did I say that made you say I was biased? And he puts his own fact. Block Carlos D. Yeah, man, listen. On the count of 3, I need everybody to say, fuck the Carlos D. 1, 2, 3. Fuck the Carlos D. We about to throw some D's on you. Oh my God, we about to throw some D's on Carlos. Hold on. Hey. Debunked. D for debunked. Hey. Throw some D's on that, Carlos. Hey. We about to throw some D's on you, motherfucker. You need some defense. That shit is a dub. Throw some D's on that, Carlos. Hey. Throw some D's on that, bitch. Just by the Cadillac. Oh my gosh. Hey. Throw some D's on that, Carlos. Just by the Cadillac. All you motherfuckers whack. Oh my gosh. D for destroyed. D for the God. D for the dawn. Oh my gosh. Throw some D's on that bitch. Throw some D's on that bitch. Someone said Ego pulled up that song. Listen, they can't fuck with the young God. Just bought a Cadillac. All your motherfuckers whack. I don't. Someone said Ego pulled that up hella fat. Man, we about to throw some D's on it. They better stop playing with me. Hold on, listen. Throw some D's on there, bitch. Just bought a Cadillac. All you motherfuckers whack. The real is back, man. We killing with facts. Damn, I'm like the Unabomber. I might bomb you. Bomb you like bronze bomber, the karma, the armor, I'm like the long arm of the law. Oh my gosh, let's get it. Block Giancarlo. Look at all the names, the faces, and the profile pictures of people doing the most hating. Giancarlo Tehran. Doing name calling and a bunch of emotional shit. Per usual. Man, throw some D's on that shit. Yeah, Merry Christmas. I told y'all Christmas can't save y'all. Ego, you have a great boxing channel. Appreciate you. They mad because they know what I'm saying. I like Marcus Brown. I thought he lost the fight, though. He fought that Raz Kajavi or some shit. He had a hard to pronounce name, and I thought he lost that fight. But other than that, he's had some good performances. I thought he lost that. It was on the Errol Spence, Chris Algier. You see how the memory worked. Memory is crazy. He said those broads text Ego. You already know how it go, man. The kid is back. Anyway, I got to go get some tissue. Hold up. Yeah, the kid back, man. Kid back like chiropractic. Hey, listen, I might have to cover tennis or something. Y'all some fucking weirdos, B. Like I'm like went to get a tissue, like a box of tissue. Yeah, I went to get a box of tissue, and somebody talking about imagine if Ego came back and he was jacking off. Why would you say that about another dude? Like, why would you imagine? These motherfuckers is weird, bro. You know that? Why would that be? Why would? See, I can't understand this new generation. I don't even see why that would even be on your mind. Like, that's just weird, bro. Shout out to Trey, because he clapped him. Trey been catching bodies. Wow. Man, that's real sus. The motherfucker said, imagine if Ego came back on, he was jacking off. Like, what the fuck? Where did it even come from? Because I said I was going to get a tissue. Why would you even... Hey, bro. I don't know. I don't even know if I want to even talk boxing right now. You know, I'm getting off of this. Y'all some weird. I don't even have the urge to talk anymore, to be honest. That was really weird. You know, some of you guys need the Lord and Savior in prayer. You know, y'all should team up with Pacquiao or something. Who says that, bro? Mad respect, Ego. We have to debate boxing one day. One day, Ma. What the fuck? He calling me Ma now? Hey, y'all some... Hey, I barely even know who the fuck you are. Hey, I'm about to get out of here. I don't know what y'all talking. I don't know who you beat. I don't know who you lost to. I gotta get out of here. The comments getting too weird, y'all. I'm out. Peace out. Happy holidays. Merry Christmas. Hey, never mind. I shouldn't do that. Blowing kisses to the crowd. Motherfuckers catching them and shit. Ego. Imagine if he was jacking off. Oh my gosh. Nah, bro. Y'all leaving weird comments. I gotta go. Yo, I'm out. Y'all on that weird shit. Go to Bang Bros or Pornhub or some shit. Motherfuckers call me Ma and shit. Hey Ma, what's up? If we could get it on tonight, yeah. This shit is weird. Y'all get weird for Christmas. They should have never gave y'all the day off.